Hi, this is Michael Mountpac. Thanks for joining us today. Today I'm going to be replacing a toilet valve. It was leaky and we just needed to replace it. So I'm going to show how I did it. And what I like to do is make sure that the whole entire valve assembly comes out and then replace it with a brand new valve on the actual pipe. Some guys leave the copper compression and I want to call it a nut onto the pipe and then just replace the valve. I like to replace the whole entire thing. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And thanks so much for joining again. And I hope you learned something. Here we go.
So here's the valve. First thing you want to do is turn off your water supply to the valve area. And then once you do that, I turn on a bathroom, whatever the lowest faucet is, turn that on to relieve pressure. And then I take 2 crescent wrenches. I hold 1 crescent wrench, which I'm doing with my right hand, onto the valve so it doesn't spin. And then I use another one on my left hand to take off the actual valve. I make sure I put something underneath it to catch any water that comes out, because there's going to be some water that comes out. And then here's a handy dandy tool to remove the nut and the compression ring, the copper compression ring, or I guess it's brass, excuse me. It rests on the pipe, and then you screw on the nut, and then as you twist it, it pulls off of the actual pipe. And then after that's removed, put on the beauty ring. And then I take some sandpaper and, kind of clean up the pipe, just so when I put the new compression fitting, that brass ring on, we'll have a nice, good seat. So I put the nut on, and then I put the brass compression ring on, and then before I put the valve on, I put teflon tape around all the valves, or on the threads, both the hose side and the part that goes into the wall. Then I tighten it up like we removed it. So I put 1 crescent wrench holding the valve, and then 1 crescent wrench tightening the nut onto the valve. And then after that's done, I connect the hose. And just remember, this Teflon tape cone's already on, so you don't have to worry about fighting with the wall and everything. It's just easier that way for me. And then I tighten up the hose. Oftentimes I have to hold the hose steady while I'm tightening the nut, just so I can have the hose be placed where I want it to stay. And then I check to make sure the hoses are on. And then after that, I go turn on the water. And then after the water supply line is turned on, then I turn on the valve and then wait. Make sure your hands are dry, and then I usually feel the valve, the hoses, to make sure there's no water coming out. You could also put it like paper or something underneath the valve to make sure it doesn't leak. Alright, so there you go. There's the valve, all replaced and nice. Thanks for watching today. I hope you learned something. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and then share this video with as many people as you can. And have a great day.